Hello and welcome back to Stacklands, playing the Modern DLC, Modern 2000 DLC or something like that. We're doing relatively good right now. We have a lot of things unlocked that we can't build yet. We need educated workers and stuff like that, and we just don't have the ability yet. We're starting to stack up our military. We have tanks, 2 soldiers, and a sniper up here. Probably going to get a little bit more military. We haven't been attacked by anything yet, but I kind of imagine that in the not so far future we will be. We have a dog that can build things, don't ask. And what else do we have? It's probably most of it. Anyway, right now what we are looking to do, the day's about to end. We might get attacked. It's very possible. Let's actually see. No, nothing. Okay. We got to figure out water. Water is just not enough for us right now. We need more. So we could get more water pumps. It's probably what we want to consider doing. I like that water treatment facility that we can make, but we need more oil for that. So let's go more into black gold here, because I'm hopeful that this is going to give us like an oil deposit or something, and that way we can just get more oil. That's really what we need. But in order to do that, we need a little bit more money. So let's do this. I need a little bit more actually. I'll do this and then here we go. So oil. Oil rig, there it is. 3 water, 2 electric motor, 1 educated worker. That's a problem. We do not have educated workers. It's really the next thing we got to figure out. How to get in it. Ooh, generates energy from oil. Okay, very good as well. There's more oil. So these 2 oils could get us 1 plastic. We need 2 plastics to get the water treatment facility. And we just need 1 educated worker for that. Not really sure how to get an educated worker, though. There's no unlocks. I guess we could just keep trying to unlock stuff. We have enough resources to sell to do this for a little while. So we can do this. We have 160. We can go black gold again. And then academy, there you go. Use to educate your workers. That's what we needed. And then theme park is interesting, and then iron bar, and then factory parts are always good. This is what we need. Academy, 2 cement, 2 iron bar, 2 copper bar, 1 worker. That's fine. 2 copper, 2 iron, and just 2 cement. Okay. A group of goblins entered your city to attack it. All right. Oh boy. Wildfire. Wildfire is not good. Goblin attack is coming. I don't know how battles work, so we're gonna see. But we're gonna stack our people there. Wildfire is also bad. It's gonna set buildings on fire, and we don't really have enough water to handle that. Finally, 2 copper. We need 1 more cement. To do that, we need gravel and water, of which we don't have enough water to begin with. So we'll see. We have 4. I don't know how many goblins are coming. We could do this, get a 3rd soldier, just in case. Yeah, you know what? Here. There. This will fire first if we need the backup. And oh, yeah, here we go. Okay, so there's a lot of fires, and this is not going to be good. Shack, we'll put out. Farmland, we'll put out. Industrial smelter, we'll put out. Septic tank, we'll put out. Anything else on fire? I think that was all the fires. Okay. All right. Let's see what happens here. Oh, there it is. Goblin warplane. Goblins can fly now. Health 50. You know, I think we're okay without that worker there. Let's see. Yeah, we should be fine, but this is no joke. When it hits, it does some decent damage. I think it's literally a goblin face with airplane wings, for the record. It's kind of funny. We'll be fine. We might lose a soldier. It's possible, but we'll definitely win this. So that's very good. Okay, while that's happening, what else do we want to do? The academy. Yeah. Yes, the academy is important. I could see this being real nasty if there were multiple of these, though. So we're going to have to get more tanks and stuff. Okay, we got trash. But everyone is technically alive, and it wasn't that big of a deal. All right, we need more soldiers and more workers. So we have 7 slots. Let's just start to get a couple more people. Academy. Oops. Okay, this needs some stuff. Hold on. Worker down here. Let's get another person. Academy needs sewer and... energy, we're actually good. And then sewer, we're actually good. Okay. Good. Now you can be educated. Now we can do all these things up here, which is really interesting, I think. Credit card, we can get one more. And we might as well do this. To get another tank. We have another worker. We can have 4 more, but we don't have any money. So let's hold off a second for that. You're being educated. We are really lacking... water. So after you get educated, what do we want to build? Theme park? No. Oil power plant? No. But oil rig, yes. 3 water, 2 electric motor, 1 educated worker. 3 water is... we'll make do. I have ideas. 2 electric motor, 1 educated worker. We have 1 electric motor. How do you make an electric motor? 2 copper bar and 1 factory. Okay, we can do that. Okay, so 3 water. 3 water is an issue. We just don't have it. I mean, we can kind of, well, no, we just don't have it. How do we do this? Well, rain. That's how we do it. There we go. That's very lucky. Oh, we also got wind. So let's go ahead and make that windy. Where are you at? Wind turbine. 1 factory part and 1 wind and 1 worker. That's easy. Hopefully we get 3 water out of this because that will allow us to make our oil rig. Now it does say it uses electricity to generate oil, but that's okay. We can do that. Educated worker. So we have 1 educated worker. That's good. There's 1 water. There's 2 water. Yeah, we have at least 3 water there. So we'll be good on making the oil rig. Okay, good. Oops. Oh, educated worker. Okay, so now you build me an oil rig. Now I'll get oil. Oil lets me build plastic. Plastic lets me build lots of other things that we need and want. Oil power plant is pretty interesting. It's very interesting, actually, but we'll have another tank that's about to pop right there. We have 2 tanks. Uses energy to drill for oil. I think we're currently all tapped out on energy, but not for very long. Actually, look at that. We're not tapped out. This needs 2 workers. Fine. And then... so it's interesting that the educated worker doesn't need to be in the rig. That's actually really good for me. This will generate oil, and oil will be what we need to continue with our progress. What we need is a factory. Let's do this. Let's get another person. Okay, what we need is another factory. So that is 2 machine parts, which I believe is just this, right? Or factory parts, yeah. Okay, so 2 factory parts is coming up right there. And then we need 1 worker, and that should get us another factory. And that factory we can use over here with the oil to produce... yes, this will make the factory. And this will then produce what we need to with plastic. And we need plastic for a lot of stuff, but... Laboratory is interesting. Zoo. And we need this. Water treatment. Okay. So. This needs energy. It has a person. It just needs energy. Can do this. It needs energy. How do we do... The answer is we really don't, so I just think we hold on to this for a second and we flop this and get our 2 plastic this way. Water is still a limiting factor, so getting the water treatment facility, I think, is still a priority of ours. Probably want to keep upgrading as well. 2 tanks, 2 soldiers. Maybe we build another tank. Okay, there's 1 plastic. I think we need 3 cement as well, so let's just go ahead and do that. Ah, it's the water. Yeah, it's the water. That's the problem. Well, that's kind of the point, though, right? This water treatment plant will get us where we need to go. So let's do this. See if we can make do without 3 water for a minute. I think we're okay. Ish. Well, let's try it. This is a way to produce water, so I think it should do what we need to do. It's just 3 cement and 2... Yeah, 3 cement and 2 plastic. Convert sewage into water. Okay. 22.5. It is educated worker. Okay, fine. We have plenty of time to see how this works. Most of our water wheels are at the very least still functioning. Yeah, they're still functioning, just barely. We absolutely need a way to get more water. And quick. That's this, and we'll see what happens. So I think this is... Okay, convert sewage into water. Now, I guess the question here is, does this... How does this work? It's only got inputs. So, in other words, if I do this... Yeah. This is actually... Septic tank's outdated now. Okay. But you do need a worker. Convert sewage into water, 30 seconds. How long do these water pumps take? Still 30 seconds? Okay, I think that we're good. We have 2 more workers. Let's get another worker. And then we'll wait, because we have a tank coming too. Good. So we do have... We don't really have too many spare workers, to be honest with you, but we're close. Hopefully this filtered water here gets us enough. Okay, amazing. Amazing, amazing. Okay. Ooh, advanced automation pack is now available. A rumor is spreading about this city. Educating an educated worker while having a city well-being of 50 will create a genius. Ooh, okay. This sunshine makes me very happy. It's what, just plastic for a solar? Sunshine, plastic, and worker. Heck yes. So if I can just get... If I can just get some plastic, we can have 2 solar panels, which is a big deal. Actually, we can use the solar panels with our infinite loop to get infinite energy, and we can try it. That's great. All right, this is fine. This sewage filter should get us enough water to replenish them all, because it's making me a little bit anxious that they don't have even 1 stack. After we get... actually, there you go. I think we need to expand our borders a little bit as well. Storage container, 2 lumber, 1 metal scrap, 1 worker. 2 lumber, 1 metal scrap, 1 worker. 2 lumber, 1 metal scrap, and 1 dog. And then there. So we have a solar panel here. We'll have our soldiers down in the bottom left corner. We have 3 tanks now. You figure that's got to be enough. So with this solar panel, this burner generator is not going to be used really. But we'll do this. We'll do this. What I can do is I can use one of these outputs here at the factory, because we only need 3 outputs over here. Good, that's functioning. And we're getting pretty good. You know what I am gonna do? I know this is kind of a waste of, there we go. Just make sure we expand our borders a little bit more. You're about to get me more energy right there. Now, infinite energy is theoretically mine because, let me take all these off. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that now gets me 4. Now, if we go for another energy combiner, cement, metal, scraps, and worker. Okay, there we go. Cement, metal, scraps, and worker. We can almost get a genius. I don't know what the genius does, but we will take said genius. We have plastic cranking in. Oh. We need another landfill. Yeah, it's because we have too much pollution. It will be okay, but we do definitely have too much pollution. So we have a second landfill that needs to go to the sewage. This can just go to the septic tank for now. This landfill is gonna go like, how does it dictate where pollution goes? Let me just see. Let me see if this one goes here naturally. This combiner now. Yeah, we have infinite energy. Technically, we can power this. This device needs energy. Maybe they figured out my infinite glitch. Let me see. If I do this instead. Yeah, that worked. Okay, so you can't use my infinite energy glitch. Which would have been really cool. Actually, it would have been really cheap, but whatever. All right, anyway. Lots of plastic coming out. We can make... It does look like this went to this oil rig went to this landfill, which is great. Could make another water treatment facility to get even more water, which I do think is a decent idea, although we would need more workers. So you know what we need? We need another apartment. Let's do that so we can get more people. Food situation, we're doing fine. So we can try to do one more apartment, no problem. That's 3. Okay, 3 water here, and then we should be good to go. Okay, 3 and that. 18 seconds, 30 seconds. Okay, I think we're good. All right, we gotta do this before... Okay, and we'll go like this. Great. And then there's 20 seconds left. Not really enough time for us to upgrade that to a luxury apartment, I don't think. But let's just make sure. Oh, 20 seconds. We have to pause it. We have to pause it right when it gets done. This is kind of dumb, but that's okay because we have the cinema that generates well-being every month or every day. So even if we zero out for the day, it's not a huge deal. Okay. Yeah, because we have 1.1 seconds left. This is fine. We just did all this, but we just have to do it again. There we go. And then sewer, we do a septic tank. Okay. And that has 8. So we can certainly get many more workers. And this is about to end. There you go. Okay, Goblin conflict. There we go. Goblins are invading. Put the barracks right up here. And here's all of our soldiers. Well, let it do its thing. We can go with the UFO if we want, and we can put... We can try to do this, and we can put another landfill next to it. It's really not the worst idea. 3 gravel, 1 metal scraps, 1 worker. I do not like the look of whatever's going on down there, for the record. Yeah, I really do not like this. That's a lot of stuff. So we certainly need more military. That's what we have to focus on between now and... Yeah, we need more military. Okay, this makes me real nervous. Okay, we got another landfill over here. Oops. Okay. And then... I'm gonna have you do this. Worst case, it produces 2 pollution at the end of the turn, but it'll just go right into that and should be fine. This does make me really nervous. We can train up another... Yeah, you know what? Let's just train up another soldier. Just in case, because that sniper's about to go. I think we'll be fine here, but I just don't even think it's worth the risk. Let's just be training and throw another soldier down there. We have to get some additional... We gotta get some additional units. So we'll start focusing on our military in the next couple minutes. Throw another soldier in there. And then we can buy another person. Yeah, so someone died. But look, I mean, if you really think about it, we have enough money to just continuously cycle soldiers quicker than we'll lose them. So I think we're actually fine, but getting more powerful soldiers is probably worth it. We lost 1 because of this guy. That's fine. Oh, what do we get? We got an electric motor and metal scraps. Okay, there you go. We got some metal scraps. So that was okay. That wasn't amazing. I think we need... What do we have for military? Hold on. There's really not that much we could do. Another tank, or we could get a warship just because it looks so powerful. Let's do that, I guess. 2 iron bar. We just need 1 more electric motor, 2 copper bar, and 1 factory. See what comes out of the crash UFO, if anything. Oh, well, there's my electric motor. Okay, we'll get a warship. That should be at least okay, at least decent, right? Where's my credit card? We need more space. There we go. All right, well, that didn't really do very much of what I wanted it to do. What did we say the next... Sorry, what did we say the treatment facility? 3 cement, 2 plastic. It does require a worker, though. All right, 3 cement, 2 plastic, and my educated worker will get another water treatment facility. We'll get it hooked up to the rest of the sewage going to this one, and then we'll just have more water. You can see that those water pumps barely get me what I need in terms of water production, and just having these 2 additional ones make sure that we have kind of unlimited water at that point. Okay, so water treatment facility, we are going to need a worker. Okay, and then all we need now is just to push stuff into here instead of through the septic. Okay. 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 These two are now obsolete, but we'll hold on to them just because. Just throw them down here. They're obsolete until we need them again, truthfully. This is now going to create a decent amount of water popping out of it. And that should give us more than enough water for what we need. Okay. This is not amazing, but we'll survive fine. Drought is going to make it so that these farms don't work, I think. But we have plenty of water that we can get and that we have saved up. So I don't think it's going to be an issue. Yeah. Yeah, okay. So they'll stop functioning until we give them 3 water, which is really not a huge deal. See, it's just like that. And then the rest of this water will come really quick because of these two and then these 2 rain clouds. There. All right, so that's been handled. I think we just keep moving. And you know what? Let's buy some packs because we got everything rolling really nicely. Department of Defense has 4 undiscovereds. Black Gold has 2 undiscovereds. Impressive Industry has 4. And then Advanced Automation has 7. Let's try an Advanced Automation and hope for a robot worker. We need to sell some stuff. So why don't we do this? And let's see what we get. Fingers crossed, robot worker. Nuclear power plant uses uranium to generate energy. Woof, you gotta love that. 3 science. I don't know what that 3 science represents, but okay. Uranium deposit. Hello. If we get 3 science, we can get an energy splitter. Plastic. Sure. Let's keep going with this. Obviously, that uranium deposit, we need to make a factory part, gravel and metal scraps. Otherwise, we have recycling center, removes pollution over time. Interesting. Another energy splitter that I don't need. Another energy splitter that I don't need. And then another uranium deposit that, I mean, sure. Let's get another worker. We have 5 slots. Hey, look at that. Warship. It's not all that much better than a tank, if I'm being really honest. Make another tank while I'm thinking about it. We should also make another... We should make 2 uranium deposits because we might as well. Metal scraps here, and we need 1 of these. Okay, very good. Tomorrow in the day, we would be able to make a genius if we wanted. I wonder if that's how you get science, is through a genius. Oh no, I know what makes... Okay, I know what makes genius. It's the lab. We need to make a lab. That nuclear power plant could be really good for us. Well, let me see. Yeah, we're at time. Hey, this will do it for today. We're starting to get, I think, into end game for this DLC, which is cool. I'm sure plenty of episodes more, but we're starting to get end game, sort of. So thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next episode.